Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel, or welcome. My name is Joni and this is what would normally be the Knitting Attorney podcast, but this is my special bonus New Year's episode part 1. So normally here I talk about my knitting progress and all of that, but today I decided to do a fun video where I show off all of my, or most of my knits from 2021, excluding gift knits that have already left my possession. And so if you're wondering why I'm dressed like this in shapewear and a cami, it's because I want to be able to try on each thing pretty easily. So yeah, without further ado, I have my list up here on my phone and I'm just going to take you through them. So let me actually get that up on my phone. So according to Ravelry, I finished 23 projects. I don't have all of them here, but I will show you a good number. So this is the first item I completed in 2021. This is the Alameda Knit top from Gorilla Knits, knit out of Lion Brand's Feels Like Butter yarn, and it's a short sleeve top with seed stitch and this lovely faux cable design made from increases and decreases rather than actual cabling. So putting it on now, it is fairly cute, but there's definitely some issues. So this is the first thing I actually even knit in the round, first seamless thing I tried to make, and it came out a little bit bigger than I think I would have liked, and a little bit longer, I think. Also, the sleeves are uneven because I thought I was running out of yarn on the second one, and in reality I had enough, but I'm not so good with yarn check-in, and so this sleeve is a little bit more relaxed and this one is quite a bit tighter. So all in all, definitely not perfect in the fit. Neckline's a little bit weird and wide, but I did learn a lot making this and I am glad I made it. So yeah, learned some things there, and I think I would definitely make this pattern again. It was a very well written pattern and it is a cute design, so I might make another one with some modifications. So the second thing that I finished is actually my first and only crochet sweater, and this is the Body Language sweater by Knits and Knots, I think is the designer's name, and it's this simple crop sweater, actually interestingly made from the same Lion Brand yarn as the one I just showed. So this also, being my first crochet garment, has some issues. So as you can see, it's very cropped and quite a bit tighter, this one. Loose in the waist, but kind of tight everywhere else. I think it's cute. It's got this cute rib pattern, but I'm just not sure what to wear with something this cropped, like right at the natural waist, because certainly for me, I find that high-waisted pants even don't really quite come up there because I'm quite weirdly shaped. I'm very short-waisted. My waist is very high on my body, so it's kind of an issue. I haven't really worn this anywhere, but you know, kind of looking at it from afar in the viewfinder, maybe I could find an outfit for this. Anyway, I am pretty proud of how it came out. For being the first thing I actually crocheted, not just my first crocheted sweater, but the first thing I actually crocheted, I think it's pretty awesome. So that's off, and on to number 3. This is my first and currently only shawl I have finished. This is the Woodstock Shawl. This was one of the patterns that came in the December 2020 knit crate, I believe, and it's super cute. It's just a simple eyelet and garter stitch pattern with these little tassels. The yarn is, I believe it was called Audine Wool's Twinkle, and it's this pretty wool and cashmere and stellina blend. I don't know if you can see the sparkle, but it has this like nice subtle sparkle to it. And yeah, I wasn't really into shawls at the beginning of my knitting journey, but this one is cute. I like that it's kind of simple and easy, and I tend to bring this with me to the office pretty frequently and wrap it around myself, and my colleagues think I'm a little bit weird, but that's okay. So yeah, I have no complaints about how that one turned out. It was quite an easy knit. So number 5, 4, what are we on? I don't know. I am not going to keep track of numbers here, so if you are interested, you count for yourself. So this is the Hampton Sweater from Darling Jadore, and this is a discontinued pattern. This was a Lion Brand kit that I got, and it's actually kind of similar to the last one I just showed. There's some patterns here. This also has kind of like an eyelet pattern throughout it, but this is a sweater. So this is made out of Lion Brand's Pound of Love, which is their acrylic yarn in giant and, oh my gosh, giant balls. And you can see the struggle with this sweater. The neckline is super tight, and again, with this mega cropped length, yeah, I'm not 100% sold on how this one turned out. It's a little bit awkward through here. I do like the sleeves, though the incredibly long sleeves with the very, very short sweater, I don't know what to wear this with. I haven't worn it anywhere. It does feel fairly soft for acrylic, having been through the dryer. But yeah, I mean, let me know if you have an outfit idea for this, because it's cute, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to wear it. And that neckline is such a struggle. Alright, next thing. Glasses back on, and hopefully I won't have to take them off again. Another scarf. So this is called Blustery Day in Berkeley. I'll link all the patterns down below. So this is a simple, I think it was just a 1-row repeat kind of laced pattern, and this is made out of Wool and the Gang's Crazy Sexy Wool in the Wild Mushroom color, I believe it's called. And I think I just bought 2 skeins of that wool, because if you call anything mushroom in any form, I will want it, because I think deep down I aspire to be a mushroom myself. So yeah, I wanted something out of this particular shade of that yarn, because it calls to me, it speaks to me. And so I chose this scarf pattern that was simple and easy, and I've gotten some wear out of it. It hasn't been quite cold enough yet this winter for it, but I'm sure I'll pull it out in January or something. Yeah, there's not a lot to say about that one. It's cute, I'm happy with it. Pattern was easy. There's an end in here I need to reweave in, if you can see that. Alright, so moving on. Ooh, my pile is falling. I'm playing some like Jenga here. Next thing is another sweater, and this is the Bubble VNeck, I believe is what it's called. This is one of the Jessie made patterns, and it's so cute. Again, I don't know what possessed me with all these like super cropped sweaters. Also, there is a coffee stain on that. Ignore it, please. All of my possessions are coffee stained. So yes, this is cute V-neck kind of with bubble sleeves. I knit it with Lion Brand's Hand Dyed Heaven, which is a 100% nylon, like hand dyed yarn that got discontinued, and honestly I'm kind of disappointed because I really like how it feels and how it looks, and I feel like nylon is such an interesting fiber for when you want something synthetic and easy care but don't want that plasticky feel of acrylic. This actually feels very soft and like something natural. So yeah, I would love to see more like fully nylon yarns like this on the market, because I think texture and feel of it is really cool. But anyway, yeah, this is kind of cool with like all the variegated colors. I had to alternate skeins on the sleeves, and you can kind of see that there is some variation throughout the body of how the yarn turned out, but overall I'm pretty happy with it, other than this just super cropped length, which there's no way I can go back and fix because I can't get more of this yarn. Also, this like pink and white and everything is super cute, but if you notice anything about my wardrobe or what I'm usually wearing in my videos, it doesn't really fit that easily into my wardrobe. So yeah, I think this is going to be more of a loungewear piece for me than anything else. But I do like it. I think it did come out really cute, and the pattern was very well written and easy to follow. I'll give it that. So next is this, oops, it fell. I lost. This vest, which I can't quite remember the name of it, and I'll link it down below, but this is a cute vest that I made, and as you can see, cables. This is the first and only actual cabled garment or piece that I have so far, and I made this out of Malabrigo worsted. You might be able to see I failed to alternate skeins, and I think it's very obvious on camera. Wow, I didn't realize how obvious that was. It wasn't that bad in person. Yeah, I think this is a really cute piece. It's a little bit stiff and very big, and the way it kind of like goes on my shoulders like short sleeves does make this kind of difficult to put in outfits. The only real outfit I found cute with this is wearing a black turtleneck under it and some like dark gray pants, but yeah, it doesn't really like, it doesn't look cute so much with a t-shirt, so I don't know, on its own it doesn't look quite enough like a shirt. So I'm kind of limited in my choices for what to wear with this, but it's super duper soft. Like, the yarn is very soft, and I don't know, I think it's cute. I think I would knit this again with a yarn with a bit more drape, I think, and maybe knit it on slightly smaller needles, get like a slightly smaller piece. So yeah, I did cables though. I am super duper proud of myself for that. So the next piece I completed is this. This is the Aries sweater from Pickles, and this is the first top-down piece I made. So the yarn is Bernat's Plentiful, which is kind of like a mohair-esque looking bulky weight yarn, which is cheap and comes in giant skeins, and I always get text messages while I'm doing this, oh my gosh. Anyway, so this is just a cute simple lace patterned yoke. It's knit top down and in the round, and it produces this very floaty, pretty thing. And I think I've alluded to the fact that I have this weird purple mohair addiction in the past, and this is the start of it. There's no actual mohair in it, but you know what I mean. Anyway, this pattern was pretty easy to follow. It wasn't very detailed. You kind of had to fill in a lot of the blanks yourself. But well, the one thing I will say about it though is that it only comes in one size, and this is kind of the size it turns out. You can make it fit a little bit bigger if you do a stretchier bind off, but this is what you get. So not exactly size inclusive, but I like it. It's cute. Would I knit that again? Probably not. I don't think I need that sweater in my wardrobe in multiple forms, so I shouldn't have piled them like that. So my next one is one of my favorites. So this is an extraordinarily simple sweater. Like, I don't know if you can see, this is literally just 4 rectangles with just a little bit of garter stitch here to create some open hems. And this is the Strange Girl sweater from Hole in the Gang, purchased as a kit, and it's made of their shiny happy cotton. I cannot really remember exactly what the shades I chose were, but these are the shades I chose, and I really like this. I'm not feeling it so much right now in the winter, but in the summer I love the vibes of these colors together. It makes me feel like foggy, like misty, cold days on the beach rather than like bright, sunny, warm beach. Does that make sense? Think like Massachusetts, Cape Cod, when it's like chilly all summer. This is what I think of. And yeah, there's absolutely nothing about this design that actually requires a pattern, but you know, I went for it anyway, and I mean, it's cute. There's not much to be said. You could probably easily just look at this and figure it out yourself. It is rectangles, but I don't know. Despite the absolute simplicity of it, I just really like wearing this. It is extremely comfy. This yarn is extremely soft, and yeah, I just get a lot of enjoyment out of it. So no complaints there. Probably among my top 3. So fixing this up, my next piece is, and now we're getting into a little bit of a theme. This is another Wool in the Gang kit, and this one maybe was a little bit more justified being sold like that. This is their Rockaway Dress, and as you can see, it's a very simple dress. It's also made out of their shiny happy cotton, and you can see in the back it's like a slightly scooped back. It's very short. I think that's the only thing about it that I'm really not fully happy with is the length, because not quite fingertip length, and as much as I'd love to be cool and saucy and wear really short dresses, I'm a little bit more practical than that. I like to be able to walk around and bend down and pick things up without worrying about it. So yeah, but I do absolutely love this color. It is moss green, and it's just so bright green and pretty, and this is a super comfy dress. I got a lot of use out of this in the summer. Won't be getting much use out of it now in December and January, but it'll come back out once the weather gets warm again. So, continuing on the theme for just a little bit longer, here is another Wool in the Gang sweater kit, and this one is also in that moss green color, but this is in the Tina tape yarn, and this is their Love Thing sweater. So it is an interesting one, knit entirely in seed stitch, and as you can see, this thing is a bit misshapen. It's still kind of cool, kind of loose, has this kind of like bell sleeve action going. So this one's actually knit interestingly. It's knit flat but in one piece, where you start from one sleeve and do decreases, and then you cast on more stitches, and then you knit the front and the back, and so you're knitting side to side, and then at the end you just fold the whole thing and sew here, which is, I thought, kind of cool. It was a totally different way of making a sweater. I know there's other patterns that do that, but that was the first time I did it. Anyway, it was kind of fun to knit, and I don't love this yarn just because it's so hard to get any sort of like regular tension with it because it's so inelastic, but I do like the result. I've worn this a ton. It needs to be washed actually, but I've gotten a ton of wear out of this because it's so lightweight and it's kind of cool to wear to work in the summer. Yeah, though it really is stretching out quite not so nicely. Yeah, Tina tape yarn probably is better for crochet. Next thing is an accessory. I have showed this on my channel before, and this is the Eek Hat, and it is literally a simple hat knit out of Woolnikang's crazy sexy wool, and with these little duplicate stitch eyes on top of it. And I mean, come on, it's adorable. The hat itself was knit flat, seamed at the back, and took literally like an hour to make. And the eyes, I dawdled on for a while, but they didn't take that long either. And I mean, how cute is that? I love it. And he just fell. There we go. Nope, fell again. Okay. So, next thing. Changing it up a little bit. This is a We Are Knitters kit that I purchased. This is their lynx top, made out of their recycled yarn. And, oof. This is just a simple tank top knit in a fisherman's rib, and it's pretty cute. Interestingly, I knit the size medium to get like a more loose, relaxed fit, and that's how it turned out on me. Probably could have sized down, but I am ultimately happy with this. I don't really love how this yarn feels after it's been washed. It got a little bit more stuck together, but it's cute. It is made out of cotton, recycled denim, I think. Anyway, yeah, no complaints. It's like a good basic top in my wardrobe. I do wear it all the time. It's more of a summery kind of fiber, so haven't been wearing it lately, but definitely will pick it up again in the summer. So now we're getting into things that I've already showed on this channel, so I'm going to go through these a little bit more quickly. This is another We Are Knitters kit. This is their wook sweater. This is made out of their Touch Me mohair, and it's just this big, sheer, fluffy, soft cloud of a sweater. This thing took me forever to knit because I was so lazy on it. Oh, this flare at the bottom is kind of annoying me. I have to fix that, but yeah, I mean, it's a sheer mohair sweater. It's pretty. It is probably the most comfortable thing I own, so yes. Not much to say about that. That is also basically just rectangles put together. So next is my Rhinebeck sweater, and I got this cute little tag on it. This is my Rhinebeck sweater. My mom bought that for me. And this is the balloon cardigan by Petite Knit. I'm just gonna put it on over my head to not have to worry about the buttons. And I knit this out of CC's wool, my color Berries and Cream, and Sadness Garn, silk mohair, and I mean, what can I say about this? This is super cute. Plastic buttons from Michaels. I'm super happy with this thing. It's just the right length. Nice soft sleeves. They were too short before blocking it, but now I think they are perfect. Yeah, I wear this thing all the time, and I'm in the process of making a second balloon cardigan. So clearly there must be something about it I like. So yes. This is also probably another one of my top 3 knits of the year. And next we have another Petite Knit knit. This is the Stockholm Slipover. And I just finished this pretty recently, and I have been wearing it all the time. It's a little bit shorter than I think I ideally would have liked, but I'm still wearing it a lot. Actually, you know what? It looks kind of cute on its own as a top. I might start wearing it that way. This is made of Seven Sisters Arts. Astrid base is the fingering weight, and their silk mohair. And yeah, it's this really pretty dark grayish, bluish, very subtly colorful yarn, and it's pretty. This was an easy project, and Didn't take very long because no sleeves, and yeah, I really like it. If not top 3 for this one, then certainly top 5. And next we get on to our last 2 things, and this is, I think, my #1 knit of the year. This is my Field Day jacket by Ozetta, and this thing is large and I love it, okay? This is knit out of Prado de Lana's worsted weight yarn, and it's kind of scratchy, but oh my god, it is so warm, and this cardigan just goes with literally everything and kind of looks cute as a dress. I kind of want to make a slightly longer version that I could wear as a dress. Oh my god, I might do that in 2022 because, like, come on, it's cute. I wear this pretty much every day, honestly. Like, I can't think of many days in the last, like, couple month that I haven't at least been tempted to wear this. I try to mix it up, but I wear this thing a lot, and I mean, it goes with everything, and it's so easy to throw on and be warm. And even though it is a little bit scratchy, I don't care. I am completely in love with this thing. Hands down, top favorite knit of the year. So, 2 more, and these are a little bit quicker. This is a hat again. This is the Seafarers cap by 2 of Wands, and I knit this out of one of my Knit Crate yarns, the August one, I think. Don't remember what it was, but yeah, it's cute. Ribbed hat and nice blue, very simple. I need to start wearing this. Goes with everything. And last but not least, my final FO of the year, and one I shared pretty recently. This is also potentially one of the more difficult ones to get into, so saving the best for last, and I'm glad I can stop filming this and changing after this one. This is the Too Good dress. The pattern is a free one that Wool Knit made available, and I knit it out of Blue Sky Fibers Woolstock Worsted, and this thing I knitted I think in 2020 and didn't get around to seaming and finishing until 2021, until like December of 2021, but here she is in all her glory. She is a lovely off-the-shoulder cute dress, and I wore her out for my like birthday celebration weekend, and she's cute, right? So yeah, that was everything I knit in 2021, minus, you know, things I don't have anymore. So stay tuned tomorrow, where I will be sharing all of the whips that I'm going to be bringing with me into 2022, because there's a lot of those. I didn't finish everything on my list, but I'll take you with me through them and my knitting plans for 2022. So stay tuned. I will be posting that tomorrow. Bye bye.